What up, Wheat Field? What up, guys? The Wheat, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheat Field, y'all. Welcome to you. If you're new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl Lati here at Tears of Wheat Tarot Show, where you show enough, never know what you gonna get, beloved. We need to get some lip gloss. We feel super dry. Today is April the 2nd, 2024. I believe I need to do a birthday shout out for a person that's very close to me. And yeah, something weird, today. Actually, it's stemming from last night. So go with your girl. Y'all know what it is. It's Tears We Tarot Show where you show enough, never know what you're going to get. But love, it's real testimonial. We move in pain and purpose. That's it. That's the service. We also, it could start slow, like that old school Crisco. And it's definitely slow right now. It's thick, y'all. We got to get it out the can and put it in the pan. The Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, they come in, they turn the heat up. We get to cooking. We already know what we cooking up. We do. We about to chop up the reading from last night. It is a very heavy reading. One of the heaviest readings. It is not the heaviest because we've had some really heavy channeled messages. But yesterday was last night. It was very, very heavy. Discovering the name of a gift that I didn't know that we had, beloved. We've seen inkling of it before, or things in the smoke before, but we've never read the smoke before. So that was different. And then the power of the reading itself. So many hidden messages that were in this reading. We still left the energy out because it was like, okay, we really do need to chop it up. All that to say, yo, man, look, it's already kind of crazy because I'm feeling a couple things. I feel retrograde energy. I feel a slowing down, a pulling back, a drawing back, almost like before a tsunami, like how the water comes back and then all of a sudden it floods forward. But the wave that's coming in is like so freaking major that it's going to like wash everything down. So, of course, that's like a destructive, like a tower moment, but it's like something that once you clean up the debris, you have a clean new slate, a foundation to rebuild upon. I definitely feel like there's going to be some casualties in this because we picked up the energy of someone passing during the reading. And I didn't feel like that person had passed or they were going to pass. I felt like they had just passed. Like I was literally feeling and seeing them take their last breath. Like it was super heavy. It was very emotional. Very emotional. This right here is for all those who believe that anything is possible. Do you believe? And that was a part of the reading. All things are possible to those who believe. We kept getting this. Believing is seen. And man, when I tell you this right here, excuse me, y'all. It was good. If you believe, then you can see. If you're not a believer, then you probably wouldn't see. And it depends on how, I guess, what clicks and what hits your ear. Because a lot of things were on, and I looked at the playback, I was like, a lot of things were just like in your face, like in my face. Obvious, like, wow. Like, wow. Like, wow. So many different affirmations, so many hidden messages. Trying to get to the reading and started, because there was so many things that was in it. We kind of started off talking about first, that's what the spirit said. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega. Y'all, I know it's choppy. It's 4 minutes and 39 seconds in, and I feel like I ain't said a whole bunch of nothing but a bunch of rambling. I'm trying to get these thoughts together, right? It's a very heavy message that we did, and this rising feels very sluggish, right? Like, I lost a lot of energy. I really could go back to sleep. Like, I feel drained, weak. But we do. We was yeah, look. We had to go to the internet and really read up on Uriel. So the Archangel Uriel. Now the way that it's depicted in this energy deck is the seventh chakra Archangel Uriel, right? Uriel can be depicted as masculine or female, depending on the person who is creating the visual. Uriel, yeah. I feel like I'm being called to get something. I feel like it's right here. Let me see it. I'm looking for the box that has the book. Maybe it's sitting on the shelf. Move my hair out the way because somehow or another he likes to get into stuff. Interesting. Now I'm not seeing the box for it, and we literally just went through all the boxes and made sure that everything was where it was supposed to be. Spirit got me leaning like it is right here, but I just can't see it. Y'all, this is absolutely bananas. Because I can see the Psychic Tarot. I can see the Activations deck. I don't see the Energy Oracle. Psychic Kipper. Activations. It should be right here. And watch, as soon as we turn off the camera, we'll find it. Yeah, something is odd. I really don't see it, like the box. But we not starting over. It is what it is. It's 7:52, and y'all got me. Y'all see your girl trying to work through it. It's a lot of energy here. It really is, right? This Uriel card, 7th chakra Uriel. It says realization, consciousness. We see empowerment, compassion, throat chakra. Uriel is coming to speak. Spirit is like guiding me now at this point because it's like, you got to get this out. And it could feel me struggling. We're trying to bring all these pieces together, like get my hands wrapped around it. It's such a large bite. It's a lot to eat. But Uriel is come to speak. Uriel being reincarnated in the now, beloved, like now. And I got the number 7, right? And I kept feeling the number. It was telling me number 7. 7th chakra. I got pulled to the book. The book that they are holding, right, is usually what they say is represented with as wisdom, God's wisdom, right? And being one of the first 7 angels, it has the privy of being at the throne of the Most High God. And the privilege to be privy to, you know, that space in the inner sanctuary, in the inner temple, in the holy, at the throne, right, beloved? And Uriel has come to speak. I'm feeling throat chakra. We feeling that this person who embodies Uriel, Uriel is incarnate in, has come to an activation, We picked up on the sword of life. We picked light, the sword of light. We picked up on the angel of balance. We also picked up on this card that says golden. Right here, golden. We picked up on the chalice, the Holy Grail. Right here. All of these different cards represent Uriel. Crown chakra upgrade, with Uriel being the 7th chakra archangel, with the 7th chakra is the crown chakra. And all of these cards came out before Uriel even presented itself. That's what I'm trying to get to. All that to say that we were getting all of these messages, all of these synchronicities of Uriel's presence in different representations before they presented themselves. And in the reading, we were saying, I'm feeling 7th chakra, I'm feeling crown chakra, I'm feeling the number 7, I'm feeling Uriel. And then they came out. It says, Uriel is associated with various colors. It is stated that it corresponds to the color orange, red, and gold. And golden is here. So I don't know if you guys could see that. Right. Golden. Light body activation. In this same article, it says, Uriel's lightning bolt or flame is ruby or gold in color. So we got that again. Uriel represents as a scribe who always holds a book or a scroll of papyrus in her hands, which we see the book. That is a symbol of knowledge, enlightenment, and wisdom. Knowledge, enlightenment, and wisdom. We had learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence here, very early. One of the first cards that I called out was the Owl Spirit, right? And when you guys see the video, you'll hear me early on talk about these cards, the Ascended Masters and Ascended Ancestors Healer Oracle deck. And when I'm speaking about it, we say, I'm feeling Owl Spirit. Right, Owl Spirit. And then we shuffled and a card fell out. It hit the floor. First 2 cards. One of them said golden. That was the card that was still on the deck. I spoke about it. And then the Owl Spirit came out. It hit the floor. And we literally had just said we were feeling this Owl Spirit card. We also talked about the fact that as a youngster, y'all know how it go. We had testimony in a reading. And I apologize if this is choppy, if it's slow and y'all struggling trying to see how it's going to come together. But when you watch that reading from last night, you will see what I'm trying to communicate here. I definitely feel the struggle. I ask the Most High God to lead me for whatever is holding back and restraining the ability to get this out clearly. I ask for you to rebuke it, to remove it. This is for those who will see and those who will believe so that they may see. We gave the testimony that as a child, we always like fairness, for things to be kind of split down the middle. This says, powers and powers. His authority over flame and fire reviews his task of stimulating the awakening of human consciousness so that they can live in peace with the blessing and grace of God. And we definitely see Angel of Balance here. And we saw the card for consciousness as well. We saw consciousness, we saw wisdom, we saw the sword of light, we saw their color, which is gold. We gave testimony about fairness. We gave testimony about truth. We gave testimony about wisdom. Always seeking to learn. Always seeking to learn. Getting bored with being stagnant. Wanting to have relationships that foster the ability for us to change, right? For us to grow. And again, valuing truth, wisdom, the principal thing. And to pull the fact that Archangel Uriel is the angel over those principles, having important information revealed, divine connection, holy experiences. It was just like, I just feel like I'm losing the energy. Like, I know what I need to communicate, and I know, see, this community, there's a thinking man. There was somebody that passed during this reading, and I could literally see their spirit leave. Akashic Stargate, right? Uriel holds this book that holds ancient records, right? It's like the wisdom, the knowledge. It's almost like past knowledge but foreknowledge at the same time. The knowledge that it gets from the Most High God. The breath of life. Somebody literally took their last breath while we were reading. We see evolutionary downloads, recalling your power, future thinking. Somebody having visions. Getting visions. We saw align with purpose, having it be no wrong path, like the ability to come back and do it over again. We are feeling that Uriel has come again through another portal, another gateway, that somebody else had also exited through a portal, being passed on, and they may come back and do it again. This person was definitely an adversary. We were feeling a divine feminine energy, but we had also saw divine masculine, right? So this person could very much be balanced, right? I'm not for sure whether it's female or male, but I'm picking up on a female energy that definitely has some clairvoyant gifts, clairvoyance, claircognizant. We had also picked up on you are original, which led me to the sentiment, the feeling of one of the first seven, one of the first archangels. We had picked up on the angel number 4, and Uriel is also associated with the angel number 4. Not only the owl spirit with wisdom, and we also see the time is now to hear this message. The time is now to hear this message. Uriel, holding the book with throat chakra activated, is getting ready to bring a message from this book. We also saw secrets revealed, and we also had got the card of hidden messages, or an important message that was being brought. An important message being brought. My iPad holder broke. Here's 4, associated with the number 444. And we saw treat others with respect, or else karma will bite you in the ass. Karma will bite you in the ass. And that was for this thinking man. And that was the person that I felt like had passed. That the spirit said had passed. This person was envious. And I definitely picked up, in the read, like how this person is in this dark, but behind that is like that golden, orangey kind of color. It looks like it's a pathway or something laid out to a kingdom. Or, you see what I'm saying in the back? But like this person didn't take it. They didn't. They made a different decision. And whatever decision that led them into this darkness caused their cycle to be complete. We see that this was a caring connection that you had with somebody did, and you walked away from it. And I feel like you walking away led to a sense of victory. And a part of that victory is judgment. It's a reaping of this person. Because it's something that they either needed to choose and they didn't choose it. They chose darkness instead of light. We also picked up the golden color on Choppiest. We were picking up solar plexus chakra. And we also were picking up that, of course, Uriel is not alone. Uriel is one of the 7 archangels. So they are accompanied by the other angels. And one of the other angels we saw was Michael. It says that its golden ruby flame contributes to the spread of truth and knowledge on earth. And we saw truth is my teacher, right? It says it has the virtue of being a protector of spiritual processes. It is responsible for ensuring that the transit of people on earth is on the correct path and stimulates a clear vision, right? So that person who, again, I'm feeling like they took the wrong path. See, this pathway was enlightened away from this darkness, and this person didn't take it. They did not listen to Uriel's advice and prompting to take the right path. I feel like this person chose to stay in the darkness, and you know, they just didn't want to follow the light. They didn't want to follow the light of within. They didn't want to come to balance. They missed out on, you know, that lesson, and they have to come back and repeat it. Instead, they were following a door to value. Everything that glitters isn't gold. And we see Archangel Michael also coming in, because whoever this person is, they broke your heart. This person was a dark magician. They were a magician. They were a manipulator. They were somebody who worked for riches, for wealth, instead of righteousness. And they made the wrong choice. Again, being envious, choosing to stay in the dark and failing to follow the path of the light, right? So, and we also read from this book right here, From a Starry Beginnings, and it was on, I don't know if we could find it, but it is Be a Guiding Light. Stay strong, be a guiding light, right? And in this reading, it spoke to those attributes, right? It says, when you worry about others, you fall in. Their lives are their own to direct. They have to make their own decisions. I know you want what's best for them, to guide them down the right path, the right pathway of righteousness. However, they need to do it in their own way without interference. So I feel like this person, of course, was free to make their own decisions. It says, all around you, you are people who are struggling. I just feel like this person raged against the light, like they did not want to go into the light. It says, stay strong and be a guiding light. Even though you may have been a guiding light to this person, or that was your purpose, this person still had to choose to follow the path of the light. And I feel like they chose the darker road, to remind them of their benevolence, of the truth of their perfection. And we really picked up on the truth of their perfection to allow the truth of them to be a teacher. And we were told that the truth of them is what ended their cycle, Killed them. I know this is made choppy, and I don't know how many can get through it. If you can, I appreciate it, beloved. Stick with it. It's going to come together. It's just reading this reading to get the hidden messages out. It says, Uriel can influence processes that stimulate prosperity, productivity, attract divine abundance, and therefore is an angel and provider of wealth and grace in both material and spiritual. It says, it was something else in here, another attribute that we saw. We saw the book, we saw the scribe. We spoke on that. We spoke on the gold color. I think we even spoke on the sword. Yeah. In other cultures, it says Archangel Uriel is identified under these names. And then it says, I can't get rid of this little box. It says, for God is my light, or the fire of God. In other cultures, it is also his name is also interpreted as the treaty or the flaming sword. And that's what I got here, the flaming sword, the sword of light, you know. And I feel like that sword of light, the divine protection, cutting cords, like it cut cords with this envious person, in the way that the cord was cut between Uriel itself and Michael. I feel being dispatched. This person is out of there. They're on their way back. Again, it says the flaming sword, the palm orb of the sun, celestial orb or constellations and stars, papyrus scroll, or the chalice. We feel like this person, Uriel, having a teaching spirit, and we saw a great teacher awakening, right? As well as the person that we read in that book about staying strong and being a guiding light. You may want to teach people, show them the truth of themselves, and people are free to make their own choices. And it was just really, really, really profound for us to watch this episode and see all of the synchronicities that were there, like everything that was describing Uriel before the card ever even came out. And I even touched base with one of the other readers, like, can you watch this episode and see, like, what do you see? 15, appreciation, we see a magician. See, that's that 3. 3 is a crowd. Community, I said we shuffled it back in there. This person was, I feel, it was telling me that it's a dark spirit. Magician. Community, there was others. See, 3 is a crowd. 3. That's part right here. God box. All of me in the God box. None of me, all of you, Alpha and Omega. Please bring the message onto your elite field. The person that needs it, please magnetize them to this space. Have them believe and have them see. Broken heart. This person caused grief. I feel that the angels went to battle on your behalf. Mm-hmm. For you are that energy was so heavy, y'all. This magician hurt you. They broke your heart. And you are a reincarnate archangel. Angel on earth, or earth angel. Yes. I'm feeling 7. They were telling us. They had gave us so many. I feel delusions. Uriel. Angel of balance. I'm feeling Michael. Protection. And we stood right on Uriel. 7th chakra, Uriel. Yeah. When I tell you, I have never felt anything like that. I mean, I've had some deep messages, but to feel somebody pass, to feel to literally see the spirit exit, or like that knowingness of when it happened. It was like, wow, I was stunned. Like, I saw it, and then it was like something just kept pulling me, like, no, this is significant. Something just happened. And then it, that wave of emotion just settled in, and it was just like, wow. Um, Definitely time for somebody to hear a message, right? I feel like your energy, you're a person, your high vibes, right? Like, it will surround the world, like go around the world, have an impact on the world itself, on humanity. I feel like the truth, again, connecting with the breath of life. The word that you bring is moving on the breath of life, and it is going to go around the globe. I feel like you're a person that's come, again, a reincarnate Uriel in this day to bring wisdom and truth. Definitely pouring out truth. You're definitely a person that's filled. The spirit that's going to come out of you is going to overflow. And I feel like, again, that wisdom, that knowledge, that owl spirit, you being privy and having the privilege of sitting or standing at the throne of the Most High God, holding this book, the scroll, all of this ancient, this beginning of the knowledge from the beginning, basically. Knowledge from the beginning that is highly important. And yeah, your chakras are in look, Merkaba, light body activation, and that was it. And we actually pulled the card. See, it's still here. We shuffled this deck. Merkaba is here. You're coming into activation, Orion activation, renewal, birth by light, rebirth by light. And this yellow, this golden color that's going through here, that's just like cracking through, shining through, standing out, so prominent. You are bright energy. I feel like karma is going to be involved in this phase. And of course, we read up in what it means in terms of like certain religious scripts, right? We talk about Uriel being I don't want to say it. Good times is here, belief system. Some people may believe and some may not. We definitely had kept getting the numbers 11, 1001. We saw 1011. So definitely alignment. We see belief system. We see a unique destiny. We see being inspirational. You are blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. But I'm feeling the pathway to success, that Uriel lights the way. Doesn't want me to change that. You are a bright energy. And I know this is clunky. I know it's chunky. I know it's like the ingredients is like scattered, beloved. But I feel like the king of the earth, healer of the ages, cornucopia, calling people in, leading folks to peace and tranquility, harvesting, right? And we've been really feeling that energy of, preparing. Not that it's here, but it's nigh. Like the things that are happening in the plane all support not only the coming of, new earth, raising the vibration raising the vibration and the frequency, activating people, awakening them, but just doing it by being an example, being a light, being a truth bringer, being a truth seeker, right? How people do that in do that in a way that is divinely guided, spiritual path, but also is different. It feels innovative. It feels something off the beaten path. It is not a part of any particular religious sect. It's not. See, again, healer of the ages. And taking some action that's being taken to move people forward, move them, I feel, away from the material, earthly things. We saw the man with the heart, moving you into emotional things. Definitely a storm coming. And that's what I was feeling like, that retrograde energy, pulling us back to address some things in the past, some sort of truth, some sort of hidden messages. It's time for us to receive this information. And then there's going to be a flood that comes in. It's a storm. And what does that do? And that's what we said, tearing down false foundations, ripping things up, and then we clean up and we rebuild. And I felt like that seventh seal, kingdom, spiritual, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. The second chakra is always, kingdom, in the way that it has been revealed onto me, like, entering into the soul space, where, we sense things, sense our other self, our real self, the ability to sense the material world, creativity, where all things are possible, pure. I feel like you have a contract to defeat deceit, to overcome darkness, to help people release their attachments. And that is what the storm is going to be. I feel like something did break your heart, somebody that was deceitful. This person that you were with was deceitful. And we feel, of course, you being an angel of balance, or, the angels coming in to balance. This is an angel of strength. I'm feeling angel of balance. I saw balance though, but this is strength. Maybe it reawakened you to your own strength. We see guardian at the gate, and that card was prominent yesterday as well. Yeah, see, against this magician. The healer up against this magician. The healer overcame. Belief system. Coming to, and I see great shift. It's here. Great shift, and we see clarity. 5555. And I actually posted that my phone went through an upgrade. And it went from, the upgrade started like it just cut off, and I tried to take a screenshot, but it wouldn't let me because my phone had locked for the upgrade, and the time on my phone was 10:32, and I had 55%. So it was like 5, which is 10. 3 and 2 breaks down to 5, and then 2 5s. It was like 5 5s, right? 5 times 5 is 25. 2 plus 5 is 7. And it was just like, wow, all of these synchronicities. Healer. And I'm feeling that golden energy, the flames, right? And Uriel is also associated with having flame or fire, the ability to have fire come out of their hands. And this magician is also depicted like that, but I don't feel that off of this person. If they do have that ability, like light working ability, that they definitely are, I hear malevolent. Like they are not a worker of light, they work in the dark. And it's something about you tapping into people's emotions, man with the heart. And we said that when it was sitting here. Something about action. What is the action? I don't know, but we see Gabriel. We see judgment called. We see Chamuel. We see third chakra, solar plexus, and that's that angel of balance that I was feeling. Like the angel of balance came and either they were trying to lead this person out or they came and took this person out, represented as the thinking man, whose heart was probably locked up, caged up, while you were in this caring connection. It definitely caused somebody some fear. They may have played on your emotions. The fact that you are a loving person. They didn't know that you were Uriel reincarnate. See, they may have tried to tie you up or bind you. You may have been abundant, because Uriel is associated with spiritual and material wealth, right? But that right there brought them to their own demise, their own completion, because of the way that they tried to hold you up, bind you up. This person was envious. They didn't take the pathway to light. They stayed in the dark. Man, we see blossoming abundance. Look, Metatron is here showing up. We see Ariel. The angels is here. We see sun energy, which Uriel is also associated with that sun energy. Y'all, please go back and watch that reading. I know this is long to say a whole bunch of, I don't know. I'm trying to reread the reading that's to show you guys as we pick up these cards that it was profound. It was a deep message. It was so many hidden messages in there. The cards were talking about, Uriel in this presence and it's reincarnate state, that it is present here in the plane as we speak, that somebody carries this energy and you may not even be aware of it, or you are waking up to it. You are waking up to it. See, Angel of Strength wanted to come out again. Door to personal healing and happiness. It is like calling like a beacon saying, pay attention. You are ready to receive this message that there is something more with you. I feel like having the ability to cause a great shift with this tsunami storm that's brewing. We kept getting, look, 777. That's the number 7. We see 11 again, 101. We see starting over. We just talked about the storm ripping up foundations, tsunami washing away foundations, starting over, rebuilding. We see 6666, a great blessing. We even see 1414. All of them are like mirror reflecting. All of these numbers are mirror reflections. This is release is here. Another mirror reflection with 1717, and then the ones again with the 4s. Angel number 4, 1, 7, 6, 5. All significant. If this resonates, look those angel numbers up. See how those combinations speak to you. 1144, 1414, 555, 6666, 777, 1011, 111, 1001, 1717. Drama alert. Something is coming. We see independence. We see a soul mission. We see learning, 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 wisdom. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it. We said believing is seeing, but you're headed in the right direction. What appears to be a lull, a pulling back in activity is just a natural part of the process before things swing forward. Drama alert. Anything else? No. Thank you guys so much. If you were able to stick through this reading of the reading, put it in the comments. Hashtag drama alert. Hashtag Uriel. Hashtag angel numbers. Hashtag 1717. Hashtag 111. Hashtag 6666. Hashtag 32. We went through the upgrade on our phone at 1032. 32, which is 5, breaks down to 5. 5 fives. Hashtag 555555. 5 fives. Hashtag number 7. Because 2 and 5, 5 times 5 is 25. 25 breaks down to the number 7. 7, representing the 7th chakra, representing Uriel. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. Hope you got through it. Hopefully it came together for you. Hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully it piqued your interest where you can go back and watch last night's reading. Very profound. I may come back later on today and do another message. I'm not for sure, but I definitely feel like I need to rest. I need to recharge. I need to recoup and prepare, because that upgrade was heavy. Beloved, it was. Not only for my phone, and again, like it turned gold. The numbers used to be white. To the next now, y'all. We love you like we love us, because we love the Alpha and Omega that made us, that called us to be the infinite intelligence, breathing word, resurrecting this day. To the next now. This one's done. We're just beginning. Ashe.